to tonight's recap of Utopia.
Utopia.
Are you really going to do that the whole year?
I am.
Alright, so we are 3 weeks
How do you really
in.
feel? The plants are coming up, the toilet's installed.
They've got
the
this sweet kitchen area set up.
I like the U-shaped counter.
Yeah, Josh is doing a great job with all of his contract work.
And I love the high chair at the head of the table.
Yes.
Perfect for Rob.
Alright, well, Chris and Bree are still kind of like, we need to figure things out and maybe we need some time apart.
So she moves out, aka across the room.
He gives her all this stuffing to lie on.
It's like, oh, I'm giving you all this. Alright, so Taylor and Hex are getting a little cozy.
Yes.
One couple moves apart, one couple moves closer.
Well, Taylor reveals he's got an interesting past. He used to get paid by some older ladies to do the things that he's doing with Hex for free.
Hey, let me show you what a $50 move is.
He says that he used to be a male escort.
I'm
okay.
thinking he's a prostitute. Alright, well, last week was anarchy. This week, the ladies are in charge.
So Bella's like, alright, first things first. Aaron, next time you order stuff, we need you to order some pads for the women.
We're all on our periods here. We really need them. I don't think that should come out of our personal money.
So Aaron was like, sounds like a personal item to me.
Well, it's not, Aaron. I need it. I'm bleeding out.
No! Alright, well, the bottom line is they need more money.
They absolutely need more money. And Nikki wants to try the Utopia experience.
It's kind of like a... How would you describe it?
Like a...
carnival?
Like
not really a carnival.
You know what it's like when you go to those game parks and you drive your car through and all of the animals are in their natural habitat?
Or like one of those,
like that.
It's kind of like one of those like fake towns. They have like all the buildings and like all the actors.
You mean like Disneyland?
Kind of, whatever.
Or maybe it's kind of like
a Pioneer Village type thing.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. And all the stuck-up people working in like the broom shop and they're really bitchy and that's exactly what it's like.
So it's like that. And plus they're also going to make some stuff, some crafts, some artwork and sell it.
Okay, that's a good plan. Well, the next day, the water filter arrives.
Delivery for Bella. She's scrubbing her clothes naked, so somebody else has got to fork over the $170.
Well, Aaron's all ready to pay for it, and then Mike is like, no, send it back, send it back.
So they do, and Mike is just like, I can't believe her, like, I'm gonna get her out of here by tonight. So Mike has freaking lost his mind.
He puts together a character known as the Cardboard Box King.
He's wearing a freaking cardboard box on his head. He's got a pizza box on his arm. He's got, I think, a Pringles can on his other arm.
I think it was a breadcrumb can.
I don't know.
Pringles box would have been too thin.
It was a real toilet fest. So he's doing this character, and he basically calls out Bella in front of the whole group.
Well, you know what? She's pissed, and she has a total bleeding ass breakdown right there in front of everybody.
So she walks away eventually, and Amanda's just like,
"Da fook.
This is not right. You guys can't treat her like this. You're using her as a scapegoat."
She's not a bad person when she's not acting all crazy, so like, you really should feel bad. And everyone does. Aaron goes over to her and apologizes.
Because Josh pulls Aaron aside and is like, you know what? Bella's a good person. She doesn't really have the social skills that we have, so like she's not used to working with people like this. It's a learning curve for her.
Right.
So whenever you think of saying something mean, say something nice instead.
Alright, so that's gonna be difficult.
I love your hair.
Alright. Everyone's really coming together now. Everyone's working hard. They put in a good day of work, and Taylor decides,
work hard, play hard.
Let's blow off some steam. I'm a male escort. I'm going to take my pants down to my ankles and roll across the field and jump into the pond.
How much you gonna pay me to jump into that pond naked?
Nothing, because that's how much I got. So Bella, interestingly enough, comments, "That's the first spare butt I've seen in 6 years."
And Josh is like, what? You just saw me changing the other day. And she's like, that doesn't count.
All right, so Nikki and Red.
Interesting pairing. She's got him doing yoga in the morning.
And he's really, really good at it.
He's flexible.
I bet he did rock star on the first day.
Maybe.
All right. Well, Bella and the girls are in charge this week, so they have their little goddess circle. But this time they invite the guys, and Bella's like, all right, guys, it's time for you to say what you think about women in charge.
Yeah, she wanted the guys to voice off.
Yeah.
Say what they think about this
Basically,
plan.
let me save you 20 minutes. Ladies are emotional. All right, so...
And there was a lot of like...
Yeah. They kick the guys out. They have a ladies meeting. Let's end this with a group hug.
All right. So let's change gears a little bit. There's a special thing going on in Utopia. Once every month, Bella asks for more pads. Just kidding. Once every month.
No, you just couldn't resist, could you?
Good. Once every month, one lucky Utopian gets a visit from family members.
Well, it turns out that Red's the horniest, so he gets the first one.
They vote for him to get a visit from his wife and son, so they show up.
Is he the only one who still has a wife? A significant other?
No, well,
everybody
Amanda
else is
has
single.
a significant other.
Oh, okay. Oh, and Dedeker.
And Dedeker
But
has
they're not,
3
like,
significant others.
Officially married or anything.
I don't think so.
All right. Yeah, they never made that clear.
All right.
So, before the wife and son arrive, Red pulls Taylor aside and is like, take my son fishing.
No, take the boy fishing. He needs some alone time with his lady.
All right, well, they've been together quite a while, we find out.
Turns out his wife's a little bit younger than him.
And he married her when she was only 16. She's a fresh age of 16, so...
So then it's time for Taylor to take the boy fishing.
And it's time for them to have sex under the barn.
Oh my gosh, we didn't need the sound effects. Why did they do that?
They had to, Maddie. They were contractually obligated.
And then they showed the bee.
And then they showed
flowers.
Amanda's midwife showing up.
They did. This is what happens when you go under the barn.
You have a 7-month checkup with your midwife. They heard the heartbeat. I guess everything's okay. I hope everything's okay.
The midwife was like, these conditions are pretty good. I deliver children in Haiti. Like, this is not a big deal.
Right. All right. Unless something goes wrong, of course.
Well, yeah.
All right. So Bella calls a dinner meeting.
They got to talk about all the things that were established in the goddess circle.
So first off, let's start off with something positive. Everyone shares something about someone else.
Well, the thing was, she wanted all the girls to
Right.
say something nice about the guys.
Right.
So there were a lot of tear-jerking things. It turned into a cry fest.
They had to break the ice because now they're going to talk about something important.
Now we're going to sign up for chores.
Great!
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So they divide up the chores into 3 major categories.
Major, minor, and miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous, yes.
All right, so, the major ones are taken care of, like cleaning out the barn and cleaning out the barn and...
Hooking up the toilet.
Exactly.
That kind of stuff. But then there are things like washing dishes.
Taking out the trash.
Things that, you don't have to have special skills to do.
Exactly.
You just have to be a nice person.
Exactly. So everyone signs up except for Red. He don't want to do no chores. He's not in this society.
He's not really being a team player.
Has he ever? Not really.
All right.
So they decide we need to get up before 8 a.m. and start doing them chores.
Do they have a clock?
They must.
All right. Well, everyone is pretty much going along with it. Everything's off to a great start, except for Bree.
And everyone is pissed at her because she's such a whiny brat.
And she just, is a slug.
Yeah. So Bella and Red have a little argument. He wants to call her out, and Bella's like, "You're not in charge."
The women are in charge right now.
So he gets so pissed after this escalates that he tears up the chore chart.
Yeah. I was waiting for him to throw those cans on the ground again and start stomping on them.
I think he said he might.
You have a hot temper!
You're a hothead! Alright, so at the next meeting, Bree is called out for being a slug.
Yeah, they have like a little intervention thing. Bella gets her way. She's like, I don't want you to feel like you're being attacked.
We're not going to confront you. Stop being a slug.
So she's like, okay, I will.
And then they all hug it out. There's an awful lot of hugging going on this week.
Well, Bella's pretty much in charge.
Well, Hex and Dedeker take it upon themselves that they're going to go talk to Red and try and smooth things over with him.
Yeah, they're like, why'd you tear up the chore chart? Do you not like the idea? What's the deal?
No, we need to be more organized.
Right.
I get it. I do.
Well, they also really need to make some more money because they're down to $1,300.
Well, not before they spend more money, because you gotta spend money to make money. So they shell out $450 for a freaking used laptop.
What? Why do they need that?
Are you kidding me though? You could have went to freaking Best Buy and got like a brand new one for like $400.
They wanted that MacBook.
All right, well.
I think it had a nice case too.
Oh, wow. So it's the eve of the Utopian experience.
Yes.
Everyone's sitting...
Well, the night before.
Right. The eve.
Nah.
Everyone's sitting around and Rob's like, all right, this is a great time for a pep talk.
Yeah.
So he basically says, let's be great.
No, he says, if you have time to chill, you have time to till. So don't be a slug.
Let's be great.
Yeah. So everyone's just like, yeah.
He really wants people to respect what they're doing there.
Which is funny in a way, because I definitely remember him earlier in the episode talking crap about the ladies taking control and everything. So
he's like,
you know how Rob is.
We're lucky to be here. A lot of people would want to be in our shoes doing what we're doing.
Really?
No, I wouldn't.
All right, so let's talk about the big day, the Utopia Experience Day.
UED. It's a big success.
It actually is. Lots of people show up.
They're all waiting outside when the bell rings.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving out tours for $20 a head. Children are free.
Were they?
They were.
Okay.
It was an archery demo from Hex.
Mm-hmm. They had hillbilly winemaking with Red.
And selfies at the used laptop.
Why? I don't think they can post it anywhere. They don't have internet.
If you can handle all that and you're ready for more, they're even selling some of their junk that they threw together.
Yeah, Chris made some artwork with those washable markers, and people were knitting things.
What were they knitting? A really skinny scarf? A tooth scarf? All right, so they made, now get ready for this, $1,483.
I'll say that's a success.
Mike totally dropped a sweaty wad of cash onto the table in the kitchen.
Where'd you pull that out of?
Woo, everyone was thrilled though.
Yeah, they were.
They couldn't wait to just spend it.
And they wanted to keep the good vibes going, so you know what? They got that water filter in there. Yeah. And they presented it to Bella.
Well, I mean, I think they had ordered that like a couple of days before, and then it had just arrived, like the timing was perfect. But let's talk about how we did this week. It's Goddess Circle time!
Woo!
Everyone go, woo!
Yeah, so Bella was like, I think that this week was so successful because of us.
This was great, guys. I mean, girls. And, yeah.
Group hug.
Exactly.
All right, yay! So next week, we've got a new Utopian arriving.
Ernesto.
What's with all the new people? I thought it was going to be like one every month.
Well, it will be once they stop losing people. Once they stop hemorrhaging people.
I guess.
So Ernesto, the contractor, arrived.
Whoa, we've got another contractor.
Excuse me, Ernesto. I'm really thirsty.
She's got a thing for contractors. Can you hook up my water filter? Is Josh going to be jealous?
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
And Red is looking to secede again.
Again?
This time,
really?
He might have his meat hooks in Mike.
Oh boy. With all that hair, he's too big for one Utopia.
I guess so.
All right, kids. Till next time.
Much love.
Edit.